Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
Hello superstar, it's 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗃 here again. Welcome to another tutorial video on my trading strategies. In this video, I want to quickly show you how I trade volatility 75 index with my 1 minute sniper strategy. I use this strategy a whole lot and it has been back tested several times. I've gotten about 99% win making use of this strategy. You can see on 18th of January is the same strategy that I made use of to get a sniper entry on my Telegram channel, where I shared a trade signal and a lot of people banked profits. That gave us over 1000 pips within 15 minutes of taking that setup, right? So if you are a beginner and you really want to succeed at trading volatility 75 index, you want to pay a very close attention to every detail that I show you on this video. I'm sharing with you on this channel a premium content absolutely free of charge. Okay, so if you want to keep seeing videos like this, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel already. If you are not, do it now. It's for your own good. It is absolutely free. And don't forget to like this video so that whenever I post a new video, you are going to be notified. Make sure you do these things because it is for your own good. Alright, with all that said, I'm going to show you how I really apply this strategy. Right now, price has actually played beyond that part. But everything we are looking for now in this market is around the zone. I'm going to show you this strategy, this sniper strategy. See, I'll break down this thing for you, and you, after watching this video, you're going to start seeing the market in a different way, absolutely different way. Okay, so just stay with me and pay attention to every detail. I say it again, pay attention to every detail on this video because they have been filtered to help you get the best result. On this video, I'm going to start off this strategy, right, making use of absolutely no indicators on the chart. That means I'm going to be breaking down the process of price action to you, because that is what you need to become a successful trader. You don't need a bunch of indicators covering the entire chart, finding it so difficult to identify when to buy and when to sell. No, you don't need all that. That's bullshit. Okay, indicators are not the ones that tell you when to buy or sell. Indicators are only used as confirmation when you already know when to buy and sell. For you to know when to buy and sell, you need to understand the candlestick patterns, and you need to understand when these candlesticks come together and form a market structure. You need to understand how to play around with that market structure. When we talk about market structure, we have a trending market, an uptrending or downtrending market. For example, this is what an uptrending market, right? A downtrending market is, let's take this arrow right here. Watch this, guys. This is a downtrending market, right? So this is downtrend, and you can see from this bottom here to the top is an uptrend, right? Then the next thing is consolidation, a ranging market going sideways. A sideways market. So the market structure tends to explain to us two levels of momentum in the market. The first momentum you see in the market, or the first set of movements, is called expansion. Price moving from a high level to a down level, or from a down level to a high level. If it is moving in several movements, the pips and all that, that is called expansion, and that is what gives you the money. That is what gives you the huge number of pips that you multiply with your lot size and you get a lot of money. Expansion is what does that. You can see price move from this point here to the bottom here. It expanded. Price always moves from a level of comfort, right, to another level of comfort. What do I mean? At this level here, which is the second phase of the momentum called contraction. Remember, I told you have expansion. Then the second one is what? Contraction. At contraction, you could say price is at rest. Anytime price is at rest, the buyers and sellers are consolidating. What does consolidation mean? It simply means they are trying to figure out where the next place they're going to move price to. So what you want to identify is, after this consolidation, where next is price going to? That is it. So the way you can really do this is by now identifying the markets by putting up some technical analytical tools. These are known as support, resistance, and trend line. That is the basics of what technical analysis. So let's focus on that trade that we took. This is the trade here. I'm going to use this to break down this chart for you, and you're going to see it very clearly. Okay, so now let's bring it. You can see that this market is an uptrending market, and anytime price is in a trend, it's either breaking that trend to the downside or breaking it to the upside to continue in a faster expansion. So what I want to do first, when I come into the chart as a trader, right, the first thing I do is I look at price on the higher time frame. That is the most important thing. What? The daily time frame, because you want to identify zones of supply and demand, or zones of support and resistance in that market, or you just want to identify a trend line in that market. So whenever price comes to that trend line, you'll be looking for a reaction. What are the reactions you're looking out for at a trend line or support and resistance? The first reaction you're looking for is reversal. The other reaction is breakout. It is either price is reversing. Watch this. It's either price is reversing, just like what it did here. It got here and it reversed, or it's going to break that line. It's going to break the trend line. So what you want to do as a beginner trader, the first thing you want to do is start looking at the market on the daily time frame, so that you get a view on where price is headed. You can just come up, put up several trend lines, join up the highs together, right, and put up the lows together. It's going to give you a structure in the market. It doesn't end here. What you're doing this is, any day price comes towards this line, you're going to look for a reaction here. The reaction you see is going to guide you whether to buy and hold for a longer term, or you're going to sell because of the breakout. Fine, this is all we need to do on the daily time frame. Since we're going to be trading inside of the days, we now need to look at price on the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, you still want to do the same thing. You want to identify level of support, resistance, right, and trend lines. Okay, you want to do that. The same thing. It's very simple, because every time frame gives you a unique chart. This is going to guide you. I'm showing you price action here without any indicator. So keep watching, keep following. You're going to get a whole lot from this video. Now, the next thing you want to do, since you're looking for entries, this video is all about sniper entry. You're getting in for a sell and you're going to watch price selling. It's not even going to have a pullback or put you in loss for a long time. No, it's just going to take you in profit all the way. So all you need to do is now control your take profit, know when to exit. I'm going to show you where to put your stop loss and also where to place your take profit. Now, that is done. The next thing you want to do after the 1 hour time frame, if you see that price is not at a key level of support or resistance, if price is not there, what you want to do is to go into the smaller time frame. Now I'm going to go further into, let's use the 5 minute time frame now, because what we want to do here is on the 1 minute time frame. I want to show you this sniper entry on the 1 minute time frame. So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. Now on the 5 minutes time frame, I will be making reference, right, to the structure that we got in the market that gave us those number of pips. All right, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be working with that structure. You're going to see that structure over and over again in the charts. Now look at this. On this 5 minute time frame, this is what we're looking for. There is a level of expansion. I'm going to reduce this arrow a bit. This expansion from here to the top side gave us a trend, an uptrend. And if you take a close look at that trend very well, you're going to see that the lows were meeting around this point here. The lows were meeting around here. So you can just put that together, make sure the lows, right, they meet. That is what you're looking for. So now when you see this kind of expansion and price starts giving you a manner of sideways movement, just understand that price is looking out to reverse. It is looking out to reverse. Now, for you to enter the trade, it is either you're making use of your knowledge of support and resistance and trend lines, which you can actually take from here. Look at this. You can just create a trend line from here. Merge these two together. You can see these guys didn't really meet up very well at this particular zone, or you want to come back to the time past here. Look at this. Take a look at this, guys. I want to show you something here. Look at this. You want to come back here. Look at this support here. You want to look for a horizontal line. Just put it up straight from here. You see from the bottom here. You want to figure out a particular place where there's going to be a reaction in the market. That means around this zone here, there should be a reaction here. That is why we got this here. Now, let's make it easy. I'm gonna delete this. Good. Let's bring out this arrow now. Look at this. What we want to do is figure out when to enter this market. Sniper entry is, I want to enter a sell and immediately price starts selling. That is it. And that is what I did. And I got that structure. So this is it. the first thing you want to do is to identify the trend line. Put up the trend line, right? The next thing you want to do is wait for the breakout. I'm going to show you how to use the reversal strategy. That way, I'm going to introduce my indicators, just 2 indicators that's going to help you get the confirmation. Remember, the indicator is not what is giving you the thing. It is only increasing your confirmation. So this is it. Now let's go to the 1 minute time frame and I will show you how I got that sniper entry. The sniper entry is in respect or with respect to the breakout strategy that I posted previously on my channel. You can go and watch that breakout strategy. You're going to see it very clearly. It's exactly the same thing there that's played out right here. So what is it? You're looking for price getting into this is called contraction. You can see some kind of sideways move, but in an upward manner, right? This is contraction. It is different from this expansion here. You're looking for something like this. You've put up the trend line and you can see price is putting up to this point here. The next thing you want to see or you want to look out for is where is the breakout going to happen. Breakout strategy says that price should break out of that trend line. The next thing you want to do is find out the structure of that market. Price wants to go into a downtrend. For a downtrend, price creates lower highs. Lower highs. Once you understand this, you will know where to put your stop loss. After this breakout, right? After the breakout, price will always want to come back to that trend line to test the trend line, in this case, for a resistance. These 2 candlesticks here that showed rejection and this last candlestick that showed huge rejection was enough confirmation that price wants to sell, that it wants to go down. So what do you do as a trader? Any strategy that you're making use of that does not show you your stop loss position, right, where to place your stop loss, that strategy is not valid. So what do you want to do now? You want to keep a tight risk. If you watch my signals and my videos, you're going to learn that in volatility 75 index, I make use of stop loss of about 200 pips to 300 pips. So this is the point. How do I get that 200 pips to 300 pips? It is by looking at the price action on the 1 minute time frame. So you look at here, you can see the structure. It means if price want to continue a downtrend, it is not going to cross this previous high we got here. There's a high here, there's a high here, there's a high here. You want to put all those things together, making use of what? A trend line. Watch this. It's going to be like a magic to you now. You can see this. So we got this high right here. So if you want to put your stop loss, if you're entering here, let's put this here right here. This is the entry price. Look at it, guys. This is the entry price. Or let's say you waited for the 3 candlesticks, you waited for this bullish candle, the second bullish candlestick, then this guy showing you reversal and you're entering on the next candlestick. That's the 4th candlestick after this breakout. You're entering there. Your stop loss should be above the previous high. If price wants to continue going down, it is not going to go above this previous high. So this distance from here to here is your risk. Now let's use the crossbar tool to measure up the risk. From here to this point, that is 241 pips. Remember, I told you I am risking just 200 pips to 300 pips. Good. So now you have that point, right? You have gotten your entry. You've gotten your entry and you have gotten your stop loss above it. So now it's trade management. Where do you take profit? Where do you take profit? A lot of people don't know where to take profit. That is why when they got some trade setup that is giving them a lot of blues, right? They don't know when to cut off. They allow greed in and the next thing price starts reversing. Always know where to take profit, because if you hold up for a long time, you can see what happened here. Price came back here, right? It came back. And if you were still holding the trade here and you left your stop loss there, what happens? Price is going to knock you out. So what do? Look at this. Identify levels of take profit. Now, how I got my first take profit point was very simple. I just picked out this bottom part here. You can see that there was a level of consolidation here, which is contraction, something simple. This gave me a low, which was the inertial, the beginning point of this trend. So I just got a horizontal line, map out this place, get the numbers, right? That is 8185 or something around there. If you want to take that place as a level where you're going to take your first take profit, fine, that is good. If that is not where you want to take your first profit, you can actually take your first profit here. right? 8207 or 8208. Because that is the previous low. You can see there was reaction here. There was reaction here. You can take a profit here. You can take profit here. I'm just showing you where you can place your take profit. So let's see, if we want to put our take profit here, look at what happens. Price got to exactly the same point. This same point here. You can see there was a buy order here, buy order here. Price got to that same point and there was a buy order which gave a pullback. Don't be scared, okay? You've taken your first profit. The second take profit, watch this now. You got to zoom out. You want to take profit either here. You see this candle here, this structure here, or here, or here. Every of these zones are take profit levels. So what I did was simple. I took profit when I started taking this trade. When I called it out in the group, I took profit here. And let me show you another place where I took profit. I took profit right here. Then for taking the final take profit, that's take profit 3, right? I want to take profit 3 around here, around this point. Or let's take it on the 5-minute time frame. Look at it. On the 5-minute time frame, you get more room, right? Sometimes that's why you use this multiple time frames to zoom out. You get more room. All right, let's go back to the 1-minute chart. Now we're working with the 1-minute chart. I've showed you how I entered the market and I placed the take profit. So these are the points where you're looking to exit the market. You exit the first one here and then you move your stop loss from this point where it is. Remember this, you move the stop loss from above here. As soon as you're in profit, you break even by moving it below the entry point. Since you're selling, you leave it there. And then the next thing, you watch price hit your take profit. You take profit 1, take profit 2. If you want to take profit 3, you take it and you exit the market. And you now look for another structure to buy, because this market is all about buying and selling. What goes up will surely come down, and what stays down will definitely look for a way to go up, because it's about demand and supply. When we have a lot of buyers buying at the bottom, price will go up. And when we have a lot of sellers selling at the top, price will go down. That is how it works. That is demand and supply. And this is it. This is the structure. You are entering the market after you see the reaction of the market, that it wants to give you a down trend. It wants to give you expansion towards the downside. How do you confirm that? It is the formation of lower highs. This is it. Very simple. Formation of lower highs. Once you see lower highs, it's an opportunity to sell. Once you see formation of higher lows, look at it here. Once you see formation of higher lows, opportunity to buy. What do I mean? Take a look at this, guys. Can you see this low? Can you see this higher low? Can you see this higher low? Can you see this opportunity to buy? What do? You just introduce your trend line. Introduce your trend line. Introduce the trend line. Anytime price comes to hit that trend line, what do? You take a buy. You shoot to the top side. Look for the reaction here. So how do you establish your trend line? You take the first point. Look for the nearest high that comes to it, just like this situation here. Look for the nearest one. Then draw the line further. Draw it further. This is the origin. This is the first retest. This particular retest is what confirms it as a trend line. Then this one right here is the entry point for what? A reaction. That is the second retest. Whenever price comes here, you should react. That's the second retest, and you take it. So these are part of the things that you learn. Now, the set of indicators that you can use to increase your confirmation, I'm going to show you here now. Two things. The first and the primary indicator that I make use of is the MACD indicator. If you keep watching this thing to the end of this video, I'm going to show you a huge secret, a very huge secret. So we have the MACD indicator right here, 1226.5, right? You're going to put up every settings, just copy and paste whatever you do see here. It is only in real life that copy and pasting is okay. But if you're writing an exam in school, it may be a problem, right? We are not in school. You are in real life. You got to make that money. So copy and paste everything that I show you. It is allowed. Okay, so look at this now. I want to show you how we rock this. I'm going back to the 1 minute time frame. Don't worry. This is the MACD indicator. Then the second set of indicators that I'm going to introduce here to increase our confirmation is a set of indicators that I got from my video, the 2022 derived killer strategy. It is a combination of the RSI on the background and a set of moving averages. I'm going to show you how to set it up on this video. So if you've been watching this video to this point, congratulations. You're really ready to succeed this year. You're really ready to make a lot of profits from the market. I congratulate you already. Look at this main chart. You click on the F plus by the right side of the main chart. You click on it, then you scroll down and you come down very well and you look for RSI. Let's go back up, relative strength index, click on it. Period 1, 3 pixel black. The level 90, 50 and 10. You may not necessarily need the 50 level, okay? So you may want to come here, delete the 50. We don't need the 50. All right, we don't need that. We don't need the 50. All right, so good. Then we'll go back, right? And then you do what? You just click on done. Now you have the RSI. I'm going to get the crossbar too. You have the RSI right here. You have it here. Now, the next thing you want to do is to introduce the set of moving averages. If you've been watching this video to this point, this is where you want to pay critical attention. This is where I said pay very close attention to every detail. These are the details that's going to help you to become more successful at trading this year. Now look at this. We're going to go over to introduce moving averages. Now this time I'm not going to click on the main chart. I'm going to click on the indicator window 2, the right side of the indicator window 2. I'm going to use this. Look at this. This is what I want to click on. All right, that is what I want to click. So let's close out from this. So I'm going to click there. Then now I'm going to introduce the indicators, the moving average. So the first one is moving average with period 5. Just follow me. Everything I do, you do. Moving average of period what? 5. All right, you're gonna apply to close, right? Shift is got to be shift 0. The shift has to be what? 0. So you apply this. You can give this period 5 a black color, right? Then you click on done. As easy as that. We got a period 5 there. We want to add period 3. That is the next one we want to add. So we're going to click on the settings for indicators. We click on this same place, right? Look at it. This is where I'm going to be clicking all the time, so I'm not going to highlight that again. So you click on it and you scroll downwards and you select the moving average. Let's take the moving average again. Good. Now this time we want to use moving average 3. Moving average 3. So go back. This time we want to give it a color orange. Let's pick up orange color. So we click on done. We have the orange. The next thing we want to do is to introduce the moving average 2. All right. So let's go over back to that place. We're going to come to indicators. Click on indicator window 2. Moving average. This time we're going to look for moving average 2. Watch this, guys. Keep watching. Pay attention. You're going to succeed in 2022. Trust me. Or any year you're watching this video, you're really going to succeed if you apply the information you get from this video. All right. Pixel 3. So we have this. Then the final one I want to introduce is moving average 50. I got this set up from the Derived Killer strategy. Remember, you're going to go and watch that video so that you're going to learn more from it. So I'm going to click on moving average and I'm going to put moving average 50. Then I'm going to go back and I'll select the color red. All right. So I click on done. So this is what we need. This is what we need. And I'm going to show you how to use this on the 1 minute time frame. This is the 1 minute sniper strategy. How are you going to increase your confirmations to sell? If you want to grow your account as a beginner, probably you're starting off with a $50 account, or you're starting off with a $100 account or $500 account. If you want to grow your account, put on the comment section below. Take only quality trades. If you've been following this and you're following this tutorial, drop in the comment section. Take only quality trades. So quality trades are those trades that give you high confirmation for wins, high probability for wins rather than losses. What is the probability of winning this trade? Very high, 9/10. Probability of losing, 1/10. That means this is a high quality trade, right? So that is what you want to take. So the first thing you want to look out for when using this strategy, let's zoom out a bit. Let's zoom out a bit so we can have a clearer view. The first thing you want to look out for on the MACD indicator, you want to identify, since this is price going upwards, you want to mark out from this beginning point here to this point. You want to actually see price. Let me get another arrow. You want to see price sloping downwards. That is the first thing. Look at this. I'm going to use my crosshair too. Price was going upwards right here. Let's get this guy. Watch this. What's this? I'm actually having fun teaching you this because it is something that I apply over and over again. You can see the results on our Instagram channel, right? You can see it on the Telegram channel. I'm not joking here. This is real. We're changing lives. We're impacting a lot of people. People are getting value, right? So you can see the price is going upwards here. But now on the MACD indicator, we're seeing a slope towards the downside. You can see it. You can see the slope towards the downside here. That is it. Look at, I like this. You can see this zone here, and you can see this zone here. This one is going up. This is going upwards. This is going downwards. That is it. You want to see that. It is called divergence. When the MACD is going downwards, creating lower highs, and the main chart is creating higher highs, it is called what? Divergence. That's what you want to see. If you want to buy, if you have the reverse case, I'm not going to explain that now. Let's just focus on this so you're going to learn from that. The reverse applies when you want to buy. Okay, the reverse applies when you want to buy. Now look at this. That is the first thing you want to see. After you see that, the next thing you want to put in to confirm this is zoom in. Maybe whether you are at completely zoomed out, right, on the 1 minute chart, or you just zoom in once. Observe this indicator window too, that all the moving averages have confirmed on the 90 level, and there has been a cross. The small moving averages are now below what? The 50 MA. The small one at the moving average 2, 3, and 5. You can see the green, black, and the orange. They are now touching what? The 50 MA. Right, the 50 MA at the 90 level of the RSI on the background, and you can see that exactly this point is where price got to here and the reversal started. That is the revelation, and this also tallies with the smallest block of the block of histograms on the MACD. It tallies with the smallest. This is bigger than it. This is bigger. This is bigger. This is the smallest. This same point, we got the moving average crosses, every of them meeting at the RSI, at the 90 level of the RSI, which is about the overbought zone, right? And what happened? Spew. Price fell. And how many pips did this make? So that is the sniper point. If you want to take this sharp entry from the top here, you apply these indicators to get price getting to the overbought zone, and you can see the divergence, you execute. Look at how many pips. 1,756 pips. That is what we got from this. That is what we got from this. Success comes only when you apply successful habits consistently. That is just it. Do the right thing consistently, you're going to have the right result. If you do the wrong thing consistently, you're going to keep having the wrong result. Keep doing the right thing, and I guarantee you, you're going to have massive success. So if you enjoyed this video, I want you to do one thing for me. Like this video, right, and subscribe. Then finally, drop on the comment section your first name and your country. That is where you're watching this video from. I want to connect to every one of you one after the other, right, individually. I want to connect with you. I'm going to reply your messages on the comment section, and don't forget to check the description of this video to join our Telegram channel. You're going to be getting free signals on that Telegram channel, and also you can connect with me on Instagram, right? You can see every of those links on the description section of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to see you on my next video, my friends. Thank you for watching. My name is 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗃, and I'm always here to help.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.